All right. Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Odia Shembo. I am the founder of Ocean Marketing, and today we are going to be discussing why you absolutely need to take AI SEO coaching in order to be successful in your generative AI SaaS endeavors. Okay. So, first off, we all need to understand that generative AI is growing at a rapid pace, and this will continue to happen. Let me give you some numbers because I'm a numbers girl. As of right now in 2023, the generative AI overall market is worth 1.7 or $1.9 billion. In 2032, according to studies, that number is going to go to $20.9 billion just in one in just with this in this generative AI industry. So what that means is you guys, the competition that you are experiencing, you're going to experience 20 times more of that competition. So if you think it's fierce to get clients now, it's going to be 20 times harder as the years progress in order for you to be a bigger player in the generative AI space. So this highlights the need and the importance to lean into AI at every touch point in your marketing and your demand in order for you to meet and exceed what customers are expecting in the changing landscape, okay? The changing search and social landscape. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, before we get into talking about generative AI SEO, what it does, how it helps, and why you need coaching for it, and what happens if you try to do it without coaching, we first need to understand the shifts that happen in 2023 and these ongoing shifts that are set to happen in 2024 and beyond. Number one, if you did SEO prior to open source AI technology and you're doing it now post open source to AI technology, the one change that you're going to realize is SEO is no longer stagnant, meaning SEO is no longer in the systemized and the processes. It no longer prioritizes that kind of strategic implementation because it is now dynamic, it's fluid, it's real time. So the key players that are winning in the generative AI SaaS space, they are winning because they are focused on the real-time environment, meaning your SEO strategies are going to have to be adaptive and fluid as opposed to static and quarter by quarter, okay? So that's critical to understand, and that's not me just sitting across and reading articles and giving you guys the articles back. This is me working with people that are scaling their businesses to the millions in monthly websites visits with 20 million downloads. These are some of the achievements of some of my clients. So it's critical for you to understand that this, what I'm telling you, is battle tested. It's what's working right now. And we need to understand that shift and those trends, and we need to be able to reverse engineer that to see how we can implement it for your business, okay? So the second thing is the AI impact. Overall, the way people consume content and the way people create content has changed because of this open source technology. What that means is search and social are going to change because consumer behaviors are changing, meaning Google is now prioritizing, it's not just search anymore, it's going to be a merge between search and social. Hence why they've created this new search experience called SGE, where they are prioritizing multi-modular experiences, meaning they are going to prioritize companies who are going to match their users' intent with the content that they create. So if your consumers are wanting to create content or wanting to consume content in video format, do you have that video format? And if you do, is that video format meeting their needs? And if you are meeting those standards, then they're actually going to surface your information. So it's no longer just going to be about this one-click generation type of content. It is going to be in the details. I always tell my team this, and I'll tell you guys this. The dollar and the devils are in the details. So you need to be in the detail, and that's where search is moving. So those are some of the impacts that we're feeling in the SEO space that we are having to adjust to. And this is why my AI SEO coaching program was born. So now we can get into why you need AI SEO coaching and what happens if you try to do it without it. So here are a couple of two challenges that I see if you try to do SEO without AI SEO coaching. Number one is the traditional way of doing SEO is 100% dead. Now, I know people have different sentiments about SEO and things like that, but the reality of it is companies are still very much so winning in the SEO space. If you see a large company, 9 times out of 10, their execution when it comes to SEO is better than anyone in their industry. Okay? And that's the reason why doing SEO without any type of coaching and doing it without AI will leave you high and dry and without the results that you need, because it doesn't have the precision that you need for your business, for your industry. And that's the reason why we focus on generative AI SaaS companies, because we can prescribe a better way of providing you SEO intelligence or SEO knowledge that you can actually see results from, versus giving you this broad SEO relevant experience that doesn't really work in the marketplace anymore because SEO is so dynamic. So if you try to do SEO from a traditional way that you read about on SEMrush or Ahrefs, you're going to run into lots of challenges because SEO is done in the details. Number two, in the SaaS market, you have absolutely got to get your features and your content creation, and you have to marry those two quite tightly in order for you to beat out your competitors in the SaaS market, because the competition is just so fierce. You have got to make sure that when you launch features that you're also launching the content in order to grab your marketplace. And that's the importance of doing AI SEO coaching, is because you get to understand how to set up your SEO strategy from the beginning with the right set of eyes, so that way you can build on your success and you're not seeing these spikes and these dips, because that's what happens when you try to implement AI and SEO without the right guidance and without someone that's done it before. And so I've boiled down a list of basically 3 reasons why 90% of SaaS businesses fail when it comes to execution with SEO. Number 1 is they have a fixed versus growth mindset in SEO execution. You are still seeing SEO in the lenses of post or pre-chat GBT, and SEO has completely changed, just like every other marketing industry, because it is now more dynamic, now more in the real time versus how it was before in the more static and the more processy driven SEO. Okay. Number 2, you have a limited budget for a comprehensive SEO strategy. Whenever you are going against the big dogs, whenever you are a new player in your industry, you have to have a differentiator factor in your SEO strategy. And that differentiating factor can only be done in a closed environment. It's much like a doctor going to prescribe you just how to fix a certain issue, right? You need that close intimacy for you to tell the doctor what's going wrong, and for that doctor to be able to come and prescribe an issue that's right for you. It's the same methodology in SEO. So it's important for you to understand that you can't just apply a blanket budget and a blanket SEO strategy and think it'll work. This is why at my company, we've developed a very lean process, because we know when to deploy what tactics, and that's what protects our budget and our bottom line, giving us the most ROI for our implementation and for our cost. So you absolutely need someone to come and help you set up the strategy and to help you watch that strategy unfold in order for you to get the best benefits. And number 3, people lack technical know-how. A lot of SEOs and a lot of marketing personnel are doing SEO or demand gen from the bottom up, meaning they don't know what they don't know. The beauty about having someone that's experienced in your space is they've seen the top of the mountain and they can tell you what to watch for as they continue to climb the mountain. So for example, I have a client that I've helped them scale from 78,000 monthly search visits, all the way up to 700 and now the million mark in monthly visits. I absolutely know what's working from one step to the other because we're doing it in real time. And that's the beauty of getting coaching, is you get that intimacy that no one else has, or if they do have, they don't have it for where you're going. Now, here are the 3 benefits of AI SEO coaching. Number 1 is cost reduction. There is so much bloat when it comes to SEO because you don't know what you don't know. So people are testing and trying, and that's where you get these very large budget spends. But because with our coaching program and because we're doing it live, we've formulated a process that will help you understand how to reduce costs because you know what to deploy at what time, saving you cost and time because you're not deploying all strategies at all time because this is very costly. So we've leaned out our processes and we're going to pass that education on to you. Number 2, you get that intimacy, that one-on-one. Once again, SEO is done best in the details. That's where enterprise level SEOs win. During my time at Credit Karma and Lending Tree, one of the things that I observed is it wasn't in the large, big strategies. It was very much so in the minute details of SEO, and the execution on those observations is what allowed those bigger players to win. Because at one point, you can't just continue to create content. You have to understand how to convert that content and how to be 5%, 10% better than your competition. And that's what we're building you up to. And number 3, speed and scalability. This is so important because you need speed. Success needs speed, and this is the same across all industries. Whenever you are scaling your industry, especially a generative AI SaaS company, you absolutely need quick iterations. And you should know that because when you deploy features, when you deploy all of the product related things, you know that you need to deploy those things with speed in mind because your consumers are not waiting to fill that void. It's the same way when it comes to thinking about your content. This is why we've structured our AI SEO program for you to hit those critical marks in the time frame that you need to adjust to this generative AI SaaS market race that we're in. Okay, so these are the 3 main benefits of AI SEO coaching. So you know what to deploy when, and so you are able to track everything that you need to make your SEO program a success. And the 4th thing that's not on my list is integrations. Well, it's in this small area here. Integrations is what is going to allow you to scale. We could have not created 300, 200 pages for my clients if we didn't have the right integrations in place. Because we have our AI integrations in place, because we have our workflow, we are able to move the needle on content creation and iteration on that content and updating that content to maximize conversions. And that's what you need. You need to convert the traffic into actual free trials, into actual leads. And these AI integrations and these tools allow us to do that in real time. Okay, so these are a couple of the benefits of AI SEO coaching. Now, these are the results that you can see from AI SEO coaching. Of course, you're going to see increased traffic. You're going to see improved conversions if you execute on everything that we are doing. You're going to see consistent revenue increases as you continue to scale. And the last thing that I love about the coaching program is we will see measurable outcomes. I and my team do not believe in doing anything if we are not impactful to your bottom line or impactful to helping you get one step closer to getting you the outcome that you need. So you are, with our processes, because we are doing it in real time, you are going to reap the benefits of being next to and in an environment where people are doing and collaborating in real time in what's working and what's not. Now, we do need to talk about the big elephant in the room. What if I don't believe in AI? Well, if you don't believe in AI, then this is not the program for you. We are fully leaning into AI and partnering with it with a human and AI collaboration. So we 100% believe that AI is going to help you and not hurt you. And we are going to teach you how to use the AI tools to get the most out of it, giving you and your consumers the best end product and the best content that we can possibly provide, giving you you the best chances to increase your lifetime value of your consumers. So we are focused on a human and AI collaboration, and that is the number one partnership that you can expect from us. So how Odia Shambo Marketing can help you with our AI SEO coaching program. Number one, we will have tailored coaching programs. Marketing heads and SaaS founders will have two completely different curriculums. Where else can you find that? Because as a founder, you don't need to know every single piece that's underneath the hood. You just need to understand some critical elements, and you have a program that's tailored for you. And for marketing heads, for small and mighty teams, we have a comprehensive program just for you, because you will actually be doing the execution and the implementation. So we have two different curriculums based on your position in the company. And then also you get expert guidance and expertise at every critical step, so you are able to implement. And the third bonus that's not on here that we should mention is, if we have the capacity, we will go in and help you with the execution with the resources that we have. Internally, we are always training and hiring the right people. So if we have the bandwidth, we can allocate some of our resources to help you on the execution. So not only do you get a coaching program, you get some of that execution if we have the bandwidth. So go ahead and get started. If you want to get started in this process, please visit odiashambomarketing.com and apply to work with us. Obviously, our class sizes will be small, so not everyone will be accepted during this live cohort, but it is so critical for you guys to understand that you need to be educated in some sense when it comes to merging your SEO and AI implementation to help you get the most out of this process that we're in, because it's only going to get 20 times harder as the time progresses. And you want to be at the forefront of that, so that way the bigger companies don't come in and necessarily swallow you whole, because you're not moving the needle in terms of getting the demand and converting that demand into actual leads, into actual business revenue for you. So once again, thank you so much for sitting with us. We look forward to having you in our class. Our classes will launch soon, so please get in before these classes fill up. And thank you so much for your time. Please like, subscribe, and share with your other founders so everyone can have the opportunity to have their products and their features come alive. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day.